Okay. Hey, besties. Welcome back to another episode of the Swipe Left Season 14 Drag Race Review Podcast. Today we're going to be talking about Episode 2, the second part of the premiere. And I'm Courtney from Tinder, and I'm here with...
Getting my glove 1 second. And I am LA Gaga, and today we are joined by our fabulous guest, Queen of the Backyard, and fellow member of the House of Chaos, SHOZY.
Hi, thank you for having me. I'm so excited.
I'm so happy you're here, babe. I love you so much.
Literally. So we have the premiere, the second part of the premiere. We have 7 new queens. What are our overall thoughts of this episode, first impression and everything?
This episode was gorgeous.
Very
Yeah. I thought it was really good. It was a good premiere.
I think, what do we like better, the first premiere or the second premiere?
It's hard to say because there was stuff not to be like pageant answer, like for real, but there was stuff I liked about both, and there was stuff that happened in, I don't know. I really liked the talent show of the first episode, but I love the looks in the entrance looks and stuff of the second one, so I like
Sure.
I agree.
Yeah. Overall, it's like I'm very interested next episode just finally seeing these two groups like merge together.
Oh yeah.
I think that's what I'm most excited to see.
Yes.
It's like I need Cornbread and Georges in the same room to just see what happens.
Yes. Okay, so we're gonna start looking at some of the entrance looks and talking about their entrance lines. Can you guys see?
Yes.
Okay, so, but I can't see you. I don't know where you went. Okay. Best you're gonna have to edit this part because I'm trying to find you guys.
Sure.
Might want to let me see you. Oh, there you are. Okay. Okay, so first to walk into the workroom was Miss Georges, and she said, "Hello there, it is gorgeous like Georges." Ow! And so what do we think of this?
I thought this was amazing. I love her wig, like this long, like pigtails. It's everything. I love it.
I love everything about this look. I think it's like, I think from what we can see, she's smaller than the workroom sign. And oh my God, I love it. Like her entrance, like, it's gorgeous like Georges. Literally, it's like, just by the way she speaks, I'm already obsessed with her. Like, when I first saw Georges in the promo, I was like, okay, cool. We love to see it. But when in the promo, like, Meet the Queen, she kept going like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, okay. I'm obsessed with Georges. I have so much more to touch on with Georges, especially in the talent show. But literally, A+ across the board. This is an absolute swipe right for me. This is adorable. Nothing bad to say.
Anything to add, SHOZY?
I think it shows off like who they are too, because they said they're dancing diva, and this is like the like showgirl, like feathers and everything. So I think this really showed off like who she is too.
Yes, it said so much with such a little amount of time. I love red on her. This wig, like, excuse me, the proportions of like the hair is the perfect size for this. Everything about it is so good, and she's just stunning. So swipe right for me as well.
Me too. Swipe right.
Okay, next we had.
Bring it on.
We had Miss. Where'd you guys go?
Okay. Oh, I love Deja.
We had Miss Deja Sky, and she walked into the workroom and said, "All right, season 14, let's get thickening." So what did we think of this?
This hit me on so many levels.
I love this so much. I think it's like really campy. Like her proportions are just right. Like I love this whole look. It's just amazing. I think it's just good. It's just good.
It's Georges.
It's Georges.
It's like, it touches on like a few things for me. It's like, one, come on, season 14, let's get thickening. I love Laganja Estrada so much. Insert video of the rope swing here. And also just like, Deja's just so sweet. And Oh, I love her so much. My God.
Yeah, and like me and Gaga went live with her like a few days ago, and it was just nice. Like she has such like a mom energy. Like she just happy. Like I wasn't nervous at all talking to her either.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's so cool. I love that. That always makes you appreciate a queen in like a different type of way when you've had like a positive interaction with them.
Yeah.
And I love it's so nice to hear that she's sweet. I'm not surprised. She seems like it on the show. Um
Yeah.
as far as
So then
this
when she was in
look,
the bottom, I got scared.
Oh,
I was like,
as far as this look, if I'm being completely honest with peace and love, it's not my thing, but I love the wig and the hair. I don't know, it's something about the long sleeve top. Something about it just isn't for me, isn't connecting for me. But I love the makeup, I love the dark lip, and I love her as a queen. So
mhm.
I'm gonna have to say swipe left, but that's just me.
I don't think this was on purpose, but like just like the white, I don't know what type of fabric it is, but it looks like it's like a bodysuit that just like doesn't match. I don't think that's what she was going for. I don't think she was trying to give like a nude illusion, but like I don't know. It's like I feel like it's like the patterning a little random.
Mhm.
But also, who am I? I'm not a seamstress.
Yeah.
But I love her makeup. Her mug is incredible. I love this like little mint green hair. I think it goes with like the pink very, very well. And like overall, it's like I think this is just cute.
Yeah, it's definitely cute. It's a good little watermelon sugar moment, and
Yeah,
entrance line was iconic. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Because of the entrance line and because I love her that much, swipe right.
Yeah, I mean, I have to agree with you guys said. Like the white is a little like on the like the sleeve thing. It's a little like I'm not sure, but overall it looks really good. So I'm gonna also swipe right.
okay.
It's like I don't look at this and go like I don't like this or like something seems
Yeah.
off. I'm just like, oh, this is cute.
Hmm.
Next, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Miss Jasmine Kennedy, and she said, "Oh, this here is just the entry look." So, what do we think of her?
SHOZY taped this one. I mean SHOZY, sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I absolutely love this look. It's just like again, I think just like George, it does show who she is because like I said before, like George is a dancing queen. She also kind of brands herself like a dancing diva. So I think this really shows off who she is too. So I'm gonna have to swipe right on this because I think it's great. Like the colors, the feathers, it's giving. It's giving. It's
Yes.
giving.
Color is impeccable. This is giving like I mean like for some reason I don't get like a pageant vibe from her. I get more of like a showgirl, but it's like she said she's a pageant queen. This is giving me more like a modern version of like a pageant queen, which I really, really love. It's like I think the colors are amazing. All I'm gonna say is if her entrance line is just the entrance look, she better have no bad runways this season.
Yeah, 100%.
Right.
um, and it's like based on what we've seen in the first episode of her, as far as fashion wise, I don't think we have anything to worry about as far as fashion goes from her.
Yeah, I really love this wig. I'm obsessed with. I love the dark purple, the makeup. I mean, she's just stunning. I will say I'm not mad at it, but I do feel like sometimes with Jasmine, her head looks like it's like photoshopped onto her body. I don't know how to explain it. I think it's honestly because she's so good at makeup. But I mean, just she walked in and I said, "Okay." Okay. Because I don't know, just something about her overall effect and energy is just so I don't know. I love it. Swipe right.
Mhm.
Swipe right, absolutely. One thing I've heard about Jasmine, based on the Entertainment Weekly interviews, is that she is the villain of the season. So she's gonna be one to watch. It's like the girls, like they were asked, like, who's the biggest pot server? Literally Deja and like three others, like immediately just went Jasmine.
Oh yeah.
So it's gonna be very interesting. I mean, she's the only New York girl this season, so maybe she'll be that villain on All Star 6 that Jan uh, was alluding to be.
We love a villain. I always love the villains. Some of my favorite
Mhm.
characters of Drag Race came from a villain edit. I love Willem. I love Silky. I love
I love Violet.
so let's see it.
Yeah.
She's got good fashion, so that makes it easier to fall in love with her.
Are we ready to go on to the next queen?
Yes.
So
Okay, my goodness, we have Miss Maddie Morphosis coming into the workroom and saying, "Get ready to pitch a tent, America. The camp queen is here." So what do we
I gotta
think
go.
oh my God. This is the definition of camp. Like, come on. Who comes in as Guy Fieri? You know what I mean? Who
It's
does
like
that? I
the
mean,
fact that it's like, of course, the straight drag queen comes in as Guy Fieri. I love everything about this.
yeah. Oh
What's
my
the
god.
burger bag?
The burger bag.
It's too good for me. I mean, 'cause, like, she really capitalized on the fact that the buzz of the entire season 14 was that, oh my god, we're gonna have a straight queen. So she came in as Guy Fieri. I mean, who else could ever? I mean, this is such an in on your own joke type of thing, and it's just silly and fun, and I love this energy on Drag Race.
No, for sure. The only thing I wish she did in her entrance look was I saw this meme on Twitter where it's like it said like Maddie Morris is entering the workroom. It was just like a hand on top of like a
Oh my god,
doorway.
yeah.
If she did that and just went Camp Queen is here.
Yes.
Oh my
It
god.
would have been the best entrance this entire season. And I think it was like this was like top 3 best entrances this season.
Yeah, it
that's
definitely was something. I mean, it got people talking, which is
Yeah.
Which is what you want to do.
Mhm.
right. Do you guys think she looks like Trixie Mattel out of drag at all, or is it just me?
Out of drag, yeah. I will say. It's like Trixie Mattel without being yassified.
Yes, like straight
Yes.
Trixie. Like the flannel.
Yeah. The hat, backwards hat.
It's a
If
vibe.
this hair was black, imagine this. She would look exactly like the Trixie reacting to my Frankenfurter look.
Oh my,
Where it goes like, okay, I know this wig is bad and Trixie's just dying.
so true.
It's like exactly like this.
Overall, swipe right for sure for
Yeah,
this.
swipe right.
Swipe right just for characterization alone.
Mhm.
Yes. Okay. Next up, we have Miss. Let me find you guys again. We have Miss Angeria Paris Van Michaels, and she said, "The name's Angeria, but you can call me Angie. Now let's make it shake, honey." What did we think of this?
It's just so sweet and charming. I love her.
Yeah.
And like,
I mean,
I think she has a like. It's like she's like so like polished and like pageantry, but out of drag, it's like she has like a kooky side of her, and I love to see it, which makes her to the other girls a threat. And like honestly, it's like I'm calling right now, Angeria is making the finale.
she has to.
Absolutely.
And like this look is like so it's like perfection. Like it's like the red is like beautiful, like the polka dots and like the little umbrella, the hair. The hair is really like giving. I love this hair.
Mm-hmm.
It
Yes.
really like it's really like that, you know, like that like housewife kind of vibe. I really love it.
Yes, the hair is my favorite part of this, although everything I adore. It looks like it's painted on her. This outfit was made specifically for this queen, and like it's a reference we've seen before, but it doesn't feel overdone. Like she put her own Angeria spin on it, and she looks absolutely stunning. If I was in the workroom and she walked in, I'd be like, okay,
Yeah.
I better watch out for this one. I love the
Huge.
earrings as well, the shapes, the umbrella, just everything. I'm gonna go ahead and super like this look.
It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, I'll swipe right. I'll swipe right.
Swipe right. Absolutely.
Yes. Also, that entrance line, so cute. So
Oh,
cute.
yeah.
So cute. So charming.
Up next, we have Ms. Lady Camden, and she says, "Hello, you sexy bitches." What do we think of her?
I love her, and it's like I'm so glad the world is loving her more after finally seeing her on the show. Like I fell in love with her since I saw her promo look. It's like I love a top hat. So as far as the look goes, I think it's okay, and I think the entrance line is also okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun,
I
which I
would-
think is what she was going for.
Yeah, I would have to agree. Like, I feel like if out of like this whole look, I think the thing I don't like is like the bra. I don't know. That just could just be me.
No,
Like,
yeah.
It's kind of has like a weird like shape to it. But then again, I look ugly all the time, so who am I to say?
Lies,
You know what I
lies,
mean?
Minnelli lies.
But I mean, no, it was really fun. Like what Gaga said, it was really fun, and I really enjoyed like her entrance too.
Yes. Exactly. I agree that it was fun and it let you know that she's a good time gal. I love this hair. I think it's so cute. I definitely see the whole like sixth Spice Girl vision that she's going for. I just, I don't know. For if I saw her at the local club, I'd be like, yes. Like, but RuPaul's Drag Race entrance, I appreciate the risk taken with like the bra moment, but something about it in comparison to some of the other looks we've seen that were so like especially with Angeria coming before her with this perfectly fitted look, it just is not, something's lacking a little bit, but I think at the end of the day, you know, she brought the vibes. I'm excited to see more of her. She's an amazing queen, and I think she looks really cute. So I'll still swipe right.
I will swipe right too.
I'll swipe right on this, yeah.
I loved when Maddie was just like Old Spice, and then like Andrea's like, I'm Country Spice. That was so funny.
For me, it was just like how she just like had her arms full. It was just like, I'm Country Spice, nice to meet you.
Yes. I love that. Their little interaction was so cute. I already love the vibes of this cast so much.
Me too.
I will say Lady Camden's charisma is unbeatable.
Yes.
Mm.
Seriously.
Like, just like personality. I can't get enough of her personality. Like, it's like, from the promo, I thought she was just gonna be like, hi, I'm Lady Camden. But no, just like, hi, I'm Lady Camden. And like, I love it.
She's a good time. And last, I believe, to enter the workroom was Miss Diabetti. And she came in with this rock music playing in this heavy look and then goes, you Betty be ready. So what did we think of that? All of this.
Love everything about it. Absolutely no complaints about the outfit, about the entrance line, about her. Flawless. Love her.
I love this too. I think it also really showed who she is, you know, a little punk, little like but then her line's like, I'm also like cute and like fun, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I love this look too.
Yes, this was like, just based on like personal taste, this was my personal favorite because I'm a punk gal, and I thought her delivery of standing backwards and then turning around was amazing, and yellow is my favorite color, so I was just unbelievably hyped about this look, and I think objectively as well, it's just cool, and again, she showed personality with it, so definitely a swipe right for me.
Yeah.
Swipe right. 100%.
Mm-hmm.
So that was it for the entrance look.
I will say, I think it's interesting how they're all the outfits I've seen, the entrance looks are all kind of lip sync ready.
Mm-hmm.
I think they were traumatized by season 13's first episode. They're like, we need to be kind of lip sync ready for this.
Right. They knew.
I think they learned.
Right. They didn't want to have a Denali moment. Being in skates, trying to lip sync.
Exactly.
And then for the first challenge that they had to do was that photo shoot in the bowl of Tic Tacs. What did we think? What did we think of this?
I mean, I really loved the meme that's been going on with Deja Sky with RuPaul throwing the bowl of Tic Tacs at the wall. I mean, I love that meme.
Yes.
It was so funny. I thought Rue's acting, like when like before the wall was unveiled, was actually like pretty cool. Like, well, not cool. I thought Rue had really good acting. And it's like, I just find it speaks very much to old Drag Race for me, where it's just like, it's a funny photo shoot that's just fun. And the way Georges especially stood out to me, this photo shoot, oh my God. Like, it was mainly when, it's like, how does the picker make you feel? Oh,
yeah, the arch, the
iconic arch. People will be thinking about that arch for the rest of their lives.
Mm-hmm.
It was one of the few moments, well, not a few moments, but it was one of the moments this episode that actually made me laugh out loud.
Yeah. It was cute. I like that they are doing fun photo shoots again for the first episode. Last week they had the wheel, this week they had the Tic Tacs. Cute. Loved it.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And then the winner...
I want a Tic Tac now.
Honestly. And then the winner was Angeria of the photo shoot. Yay, congrats. This girl. And then we move on to the second talent show, where Miss Alicia Keys was judging, which is iconic and amazing.
I know.
And the first contestant to perform was Miss Georges, and she did a dance routine. How did we feel about that?
I have the most to say. Like, this is like the number one thing I gotta talk about this episode, so I'm gonna let y'all go first.
Okay, go ahead, SHOZY.
I mean, I thought it was really good. The energy she brought was like amazing. I think it was just like everything was like crisp. It was really smooth. Like I just loved it. It was such a good performance.
Yes, definitely would not want to follow Miss Georges. The fact that she went first and set the tone, I was like, wow. I mean, her dancing is mesmerizing. She's so sharp with every movement, but not with being boring and like perfectionist vibe, but like still bringing the fun. And it was just perfect to me. And she looked so good. Obsessed. Loved it.
Okay. So this is not the reaction that I think people got, but for me, I actually got very emotional watching Georges.
Aw.
Because, and this is not to make it about me at all, but this is just honestly in the moment how I felt. It's like while I was watching Georges doing that, I literally started tearing because I was like, this is what she's doing is what I need to do with my life, and this is what I was meant to do. And it just like, it put the way I see myself in my head. It's like Georges in that moment was the way I see myself being someday. And like, it just made me so happy. Like, her movements were impeccable. She was the song. It's like what Rue said, it's like that song seems a little bit slower, but like you pumped it up to like an 11. And like, for me, Georges had the best raw talent performance of the night.
Yeah, and that says a lot. Like, to be able to inspire people just because they watched a video of you doing a dance for like, what, 60 seconds, if that, and then you, like, to get people to like think about themselves and see themselves in that, I mean, that's a successful performance.
Yeah,
I now want to do that number my next show.
plus she's really young. Like I know she said she started doing drag when she was 16. I don't know how old she is now, but like she's doing such good drag and she's really young too. So I just love that.
Yes, yeah. I know. Like, imagine, like, if this is her now, like, what? That's crazy.
If she goes home, imagine her on All Stars.
Exactly.
Very excited. That was a perfect performance because it left us, it like, we felt full. Like, she fed us, but we also like want more.
Yeah.
Stunning.
I rewatched it at least like 10 times.
And then up next was Jasmine Kennedy, and she also did a dance routine. So what do we think about her dance routine?
This bitch is flexible.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god. That like backflip into like the split. Oh my god. Like it was so good. I was just living for it.
You can't put her in the bottom after the first split. Like, after that first split, you just can't put her in the bottom. A split does not make a performance, but she makes it the performance, which slays it every time.
Right? Like, you would think after all these seasons and episodes, like, doing a split wouldn't be like a gag, but like, she made it a gag again. I was in love with this performance. I mean, I was just like, wow.
When she did that, like, Alyssa Edwards, like, hurdling thing, she was fully in the air.
Mm-hmm. She, like, there.
She flew. She got airtime.
Exactly. It was amazing. I was so hyped watching Jasmine. I fell in love a little bit. I loved it. Like, solid talent show performance for sure.
100%.
And then next was Diabetti doing a lip sync to Pink. How did we feel about her performance?
I mean, it was all right. It was just like a lip sync. I think she brought, some funny elements. Like she had like the confetti. She had, that balloon coming out. But like it was fine. Like it wasn't bad. But I just feel like everyone else's was just so much better,
Yeah.
Yeah, and especially when you think about the first talent show as well, with all the different like varieties of performances we got to see and all the different types of talents. People are really getting creative with this thing now. So to come out there and like just do a lip sync to a song that like you didn't write, it's like it made me, I was like bummed because I'm like, I know Diabetti has so much to show, but she just kind of like, I don't know, dropped the ball a little bit for the talent show. It was still a good performance, but just compared to what it was up against, it kind of didn't meet the standards,
Yeah. No, that's kind of honestly how I felt a little bit. It's like, I think it's a testament to just how good this cast is, because it's like I feel like it's like no one besides, I love her so much, but Orion in episode 1 truly like bombed. And I don't even think Orion bombed entirely either, because she still got laughs. Maybe not all for the right reasons, but she still got laughs. So it didn't flop. But it's like, I just think it's like we're having to compare these girls. And I said this last episode too, where we're not having to like be like, okay, who did good, who did bad, and that's who's in the bomb. It's like they're kind of having to just line everybody up and just be like, okay, not necessarily who did good, who did more.
Right.
And who showed us more of who they are. Because it's like, I feel like that's what like Daya was in the bottom for, was because like the challenge was do a talent, but it was also show us who you are. And I don't think Daya's message of showing herself who she was as clear.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's a better way to put it than I was, because the performance was fine. It's just in terms of the challenge, they're all given the same instructions, like show us your talent, show us who you are. And then some people are more successful at completing that specific assignment. Not necessarily that they're bad at their talent or something, but it's just a matter of showing who you are, like you said. But love her though. That entrance was iconic. I just
loved her.
Yeah.
Any other thoughts on Diabetes?
That covers it.
All right.
Bring in the next one.
Next was Miss Lady Camden doing her spicy ballet routine. What do we think about this?
This had me gagged. Like when like the little like da 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 started, and all of a sudden dun, 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 dun. Amazing. I was not expecting it at all, and I was pleasantly surprised. She fed us. She did what she needed to do. So happy.
Yeah, she absolutely slayed it. I was living for it. I was like, oh, you better spin. You better spin. You better kick. I was like, she was given. She was feeling it too. You could tell. She was having a good time.
Yes, yeah. I loved it. It was fun to watch her. It made me want to get up and dance. She looked beautiful. It said who she was to me. So, I mean, I have no complaints. I thought it was really cute. And she definitely, because like her whole plot line was like, Rue said he gets bored by ballets and she's still going to do it. But she made it not boring at all, so it wasn't even a thing.
100% for sure.
And then it was Miss Deja Sky as doing a performance as a cheer coach. What did we think about this?
The way I was so excited, and if Deja somehow watched this, I don't want to feel like she let us down, because she could not ever let me down. It's just, I think this just like didn't quite land, and it's like in the start I was really excited, and then it's like I feel like it's probably some of the editing too that makes us feel this way, for sure. But it's like I feel like it's like it just wasn't as like comedic and over top as I was expecting. Her characterization was great. Just something about it, I feel like honestly it was just the edit made it just seem a little off.
Yeah, I would say it didn't hit as much. I don't know. I feel like at least for the past few talent shows we've seen, I think everyone who's done a comedy thing has gone home almost every time.
Literally.
So
yes.
I think it's safe to say we need to stop doing comedy routines for the talent show.
Yeah.
Yeah, because as somebody who, for the first chunk of my life, was a cheerleader and then became a cheer coach, I was so excited for this because, like, I love a good cheer challenge on Drag Race. Sorry, Eureka, but I do. But I was so excited to see Deja doing this because I love cheerleading, and I think that if it were any other stage or any other challenge or any other time or place, this would have been a hit because it was cute and it was funny, and her whole thing was that she was like showing you how to do it but then like falling over on the cartwheel. I love that. It was just, I don't know, I think she really wanted to showcase like the cheer coach side of her. I just think there might have been a different challenge that would have worked better in. But I think she is a great like actress and performer. It just didn't fit the best into the talent show particularly.
Yeah,
but yeah, like you said, when I heard she was doing comedy, I'm like, unless it's like the moment, like this has never gone well. So
yeah.
Unfortunately,
I think it's just awkward because they don't have any background music and they're just kind of like they're just speaking in like a quiet like set. So I think that's what makes it also like kind of like you know?
And
Yeah,
no audience too.
Exactly.
right. And like I could
Judges.
never. I'd feed off of the awkwardness of the environment and like get weird and like not be funny. Like I'm not saying I could do any of this. I'm just saying like talents with loud music help the energy in the room overall
Mhm.
and stuff
Yeah.
rather than
There's like almost like a physical energy that you can feel between everybody.
yeah. And then was Miss Maddie Morphosis playing us some guitar. What did we think?
This surprised me. It's like I was really impressed about it. I thought it was like a little bit slow, and I was like, okay, is she just gonna like stand there the whole time? But then like when she started playing it with her tongue, it's like when I saw it, because it's like it was in front of her face, I was like, I'm not really sure what's happening, but okay. And then when she explained later on that she was like playing it with her tongue, I was like, oh, okay, this is talent. It's like the only complaint I had about is I agree with what the judge said. If she just like turned like this way and showed us, it would have landed so much better. And I think combine that with her runway could have saved her from being in the bottom three.
I mean, I don't think she was actually playing with her tongue. I think she was just doing it just to be funny because she's, you know, queen of camp. I mean, I think it would have been funny if she went like that, then turned, and then you see she's not playing it with her tongue. I think that would have helped a lot. That would have been good. That would have been good. I
That's what
mean,
Alyssa Hunter should have done week one.
exactly. I mean, it did sound good though. Like I liked it.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I loved the fact that she was playing live music. I love that vibe. If anything, I don't know if anybody else felt this way, but it was like slow for a while. I was like almost anticipating it to go like just like rock for a second,
Yeah,
like really go hard for a
Yeah.
second. And then I don't know. I feel like it was good. I loved it. For some reason, I know a lot of people didn't, but I liked the look that she did with it. I feel like it made sense. And like
Yeah.
It
I
looked like Lawrence Chaney in that one mini challenge from UK season 2.
it was just like what it was. She has a very interesting and like cool vibe. I'm like this was another instance of a talent show performance making me want to learn more about a queen. I liked it. It was okay. It was definitely I was good. I liked it.
Yeah.
It was something we haven't seen on Drag Race before.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we have. Alyssa kind of did it, but
Right. And then last but not least, we had Miss Angeria lip syncing to her original song.
This was very cool to
Mhm.
see. It's like when she started out on the stage and then just like went back, smoke came out 3 seconds later and just the like opening shot of just like her coming out was cinematic.
Yes, that was so good.
Yes.
Slayed it completely.
We love
It's
an
like-
original song moment on Drag Race. Like,
Mhm.
and I knew from when she said, I'm like, as long as she delivers, as soon as she said she was doing an original song, I'm like, she's going to win this talent show because Rue loves a good original song moment. Like,
Yes.
Cornbread had just won the week before doing an original lip sync and song. And then Angeria came out and slayed. I don't even have words. It was just beyond.
Destroyed.
Yeah.
I heard
Massacred.
Ocean Kelly was like part in some way producing the music. So I mean,
That makes
We
sense
love- we
because
love an
Ocean
Ocean
Kelly
Kelly.
is
Love
from
Ocean Kelly.
Atlanta.
yeah,
Oh,
good.
I love that. It was good, and she looked good. Everything about it.
Mhm.
And I think like her doing her own original song combined with her runway, which we're gonna talk about in a second, gave her the win over Georges because it's like through lyrics, Andrea I think was able to describe who she was slightly better.
I agree.
Yeah, definitely a fun talent show.
For sure.
And then, so are we gonna just look up the pictures now?
Yeah.
Okay, so we just go to the
Yeah, they've definitely posted them by now.
On the Drag Race Instagram, right?
Yes.
Okay. Where are they?
Are they there?
If not, I can just pull them up how we did before again.
Oh, there's-
Yeah, they have like a video, so I guess we can just like pause it on them.
Yeah,
Actually, if you
wait.
swipe
It's-
on the most recent post,
Yeah, it's like it's their second most recent.
They have no the most recent one. It has their looks.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like the very first one has like the.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So I think first on the runway was Georges.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so you want to just like pretend like we didn't just do all this, and then to be like, okay, now we're gonna.
Yeah, we don't even have to necessarily record them in order. I can just like put them in order in the edit.
Okay.
Okay, so let's just start with Georges and then go like Deja, Maddie.
Lady
like,
King.
the order
Okay.
it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Already.
So now we are going to get into the runway looks of this episode. And first up, we're going to talk about Miss Georges. What did you guys think?
This was Georges.
Yeah. It
I feel like me saying Georges is my own will pill.
I mean, it definitely showed off who she was. Again, you know, dancing diva, showgirl. It was very much that vibe. And when she took off the purple for the bodysuit, I'm like, yeah, I could definitely see her wearing that and just like slaying the lip sync in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure.
It was absolutely beautiful. Like, she looks so good in these colors that she wears. She knows what looks good on her. She knows she looks good, and the confidence plus, like, just how beautiful the outfit is really made it for me. I thought it was really good.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Definitely swipe right. It's like the little like rhinestones, like embellishments. The earrings, I'm just noticing that they're like cones or something.
Yeah.
Swipe right, 100%.
Yeah, swipe right.
Swipe right. Beautiful. And then we have Miss Deja. Is that her? No, because that's her. Sorry. That's
their challenge show.
It's the third one, third picture.
Okay.
Okay. Miss Deja Sky. Let's talk about Miss Deja Sky's look.
This was gorgeous.
This was beautiful.
I'm the
It
only
was-
one that didn't live.
For me, it's just the makeup. It's like the outfit itself, I'm not like going super crazy for it. Just the makeup is just mwah.
The makeup is beautiful, and like I don't know, for me I think it's the colors. I think that's what it is. Like I don't hate it. I just didn't like live. I wasn't like over my seat. Like it was safe for me. I think she looks pretty and whatever, but
I would agree with that.
I really liked it. I like her like the body shape and the proportions was like perfect. I love the colors too. I think it was just so beautiful.
Yeah.
the proportions are perfect. I think honestly for me it's just the colors, and that's just like a personal preference thing, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then who is next?
Oh wait, I'm gonna swipe right. Let's swipe right.
Swipe right.
I'll still swipe right on it as well.
Okay.
And then
Oh,
next, what?
Huh?
Wait,
I think I was just saying out loud. Sorry.
who are we gonna do next?
Lady Camden.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did we think about Lady Camden?
This was really cute. I like this.
This was cute.
It was very girly girl. It was giving me a little bit of like Vegas, but like UK Vegas, I guess. British accents do something to me. But I just thought this was so cute, and the way it just like folded up and she just gave a little like ding, I thought was so cute.
Yeah, it's definitely giving to that like pop star aesthetic that she's like branding herself as. So I really liked it. It was like just the colors, like that pink is just so nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's very nice. A nice color palette. I think there's some like blue. That might just be the lighting, but I think there's some like super small hint of blue on like the earmuffs. It's like there's this really nice yellow with it. It's giving Easter.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I really think it's adorable, and it fits in her vibe completely. Again, for me, similarly to Deja, I would say it's a safe look. It didn't
Yeah.
reinvent the wheel, but I think in those cases, like as long as you're cute enough to be safe, you leave room to grow and really slay in future weeks, which is smart. So there's that, and I think the wig is just so cute. So I'll swipe right on it too.
Yeah.
Also
Swipe right. Don't show everything you have in the first like 2 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Episode 3, start kicking it up a gear.
Yes. And then we have, who are we going to do next?
Angeria.
Okay. What did we think of Angeria's look?
This was like perfection. She is giving like it's just pageant. It's beautiful. Like she's so well put together. Her makeup is just chef's kisses, you know? And this color is beautiful.
Are
Oh,
we sure she didn't wear her finale look for this?
I know.
It's like this was a finale look to me.
Yeah.
the colors on her, the jewelry, the hair. I've never seen so many elements of an outfit look so good on all together. When she turned the corner, I was like, oh my goodness. And I knew Rue was gonna live for this too, because that's like her vibe as well. It's just absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna have to super like it once again. That's my second super like.
I can't not super like this. This is just gorgeous.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
Oh, so good. And then we have Miss Maddie Morphosis. What do we think of Maddie's look on the runway this week?
This was camp. This was camp.
Super like.
Take
Super
my money.
My blood is missing.
Oh my gosh.
Loved this so much. I would wear this. I would like make the face like Constance Hatchaway from the Haunted Mansion. This is exactly the type of drive that I love to see.
Yup. When she turned the corner, I started giggling, and it made my day, truly. I love everything that Maddie has been giving. I feel like similarly to like Willow last episode, there was a whole story between the entrance, the talent, and the runway. And I feel like just similarly to how I felt about how Willow really gave us who she was in that story, Maddie did the same thing. It's adorable. Who comes out in the first runway like that? I love the wig with it too. The fact that she was bouncing her head around like when she was walking, it was perfectly stupid, and I loved it.
I love it. Oh my god, I'm a super like it. I can't not.
I'm gonna swipe right.
I'm gonna swipe right on it as well, because I feel like if I just super liked Angeria's, this is like a whole different. It's like apples and oranges. So I'm gonna swipe right. And then we have Diabetti. What did we think of Diabetti's look?
I thought this was adorable. I think it showed us who she was. I thought it was definitely a safe look, but it got the job done. There's nothing I don't like about it. Michelle has to have like laser eyes, because she did this with Maddie too. She said like, "Oh, something's wrong with her makeup," and like I couldn't see anything. And there was like super small little like spot of like eyeliner or eyeshadow or something that I read or something. I don't know. But it's like the fact that like she pointed out like they were like the back of the dress was like popping. I was like, how can you see that?
Right? I feel like when she was walking away, I saw it, but that's with a camera zoom in,
Yeah.
But I'm like, I don't know about the judges seeing. I was like, wow, y'all got 20/20 vision. Okay,
right.
Must be nice.
This wig is amazing.
Yes, I love the wig, and I love a fun queen. And I love the vibe that she gives. Like, the judges are really not playing around. They are nitpicking everything this season. So any queen that like polish isn't their forte, like I'm worried about, because they're not playing around. Overall, I thought this was another safe look. It wasn't my favorite, I'm not gonna lie. I definitely understood their choice to put her in the bottom. As sad as I am to say that, because I love her, but I mean, it's cute, but it's just like, again, it comes down to like in comparison to everybody. It's a tough competition out there, but I think overall she looks cute, and I'd still swipe right.
I definitely swipe right for this. There's nothing I like overtly hate about it at all.
Yeah, swipe right for me.
And then was last but not least, right? This is the last one?
Yeah.
Jasmine, yeah.
Okay, last but not least, we have Miss Jasmine Kennedy. What did we think about her look?
I mean, what can we say? Oh my, it was beautiful.
When she said this was just the entrance look, this is what she meant.
Exactly.
Oh, Jasmine Kennedy. Ugh, love of my life. This is so beautiful. Love the wig, love the earrings. I mean, I can't even, what can I add? Like, I don't know anything about fashion. What can I add to say about the gown? It was just stunning.
I don't think there's anything any of us can say. She just left it on the stage. She's so gorgeous.
Yes. And she knows it. That's another one who just knows it and who just walks like, look at me. Look at the material.
Exactly. Oh, God.
And I believe that concludes the runway. Who had your guys' favorite look of the evening and least favorite? No, just do favorite, because good vibes.
I think we all liked them. I think my favorite was for sure Angeria. I think Angeria was just so good. It was just like perfect. It was perfect.
I think if I was talking about like a look I'd want to wear, probably either like Jasmine or Maddie, but I can't not say Angeria because it was hands down just the best look of the night. You can't
Yeah.
compare it.
No.
Yeah, like personal preference, like vibe, I like loved Maddie's because it just tickled me, and I love that type of drag. But like objectively, I can't not choose Angeria as well because I just can't. She was stunning. And so then they did the critiques, and the bottom gown. Well, first of all, the winner of this week was Miss Angeria, and I think based on our responses, we can all agree with that choice.
Well deserved.
She was probably the best executed in every single challenge that she did. Georges in every single challenge was not far behind her, but I think overall Angeria just showed like more of who she was. And it's just like, I think what really put the nail in the coffin that like Angeria wins this episode over Georges is the look. Like Georges looks like absolutely gorgeous and beautiful and so stunning. Angeria looked like she just won the damn crown and came back to crown the next bitch.
Yeah, I have to agree 100%.
Yeah, I can't think of anybody else who could have won that episode. It was her episode for sure. But I mean, it's not like anybody else did like significantly worse. It's just that Angeria she had the it factor.
She just had it. And like I generally, not even like this, I'm calling this right now. I'm not surprised at all if Angeria wins the whole season because of a few reasons. One, we saw her presentation. Two, the winner is of the season, and like each like promos where like the group has been split the past 2 seasons. Person who always wins the second week is always the winner of that season. And also winner of each season of Drag Race for I think almost as far as I can remember has won at least one maxi challenge within the first 5 episodes.
Noted.
Yeah.
Angeria is my current pick for the crown. It's like in a real, who do I want to win? Carrie Colby, crown her. But
Colby.
It's who do I think realistically is absolutely going to win? Angeria, hands down.
Interesting. I can, it's hard for me to choose because I can see like this cast is filled with people who have not to be a Drag Race robot, but charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent.
It's like I think this is like what this season is getting right, and like what WoW is listening is like, I think on seasons like 10 and 11 and like All Stars 5, it's like we could like, it was predictable. We could easily tell who was gonna like at least make it to the finale level and win. It's starting to get much harder. It's like we have seasons now coming out like All Star 6, UK season 2, and season 14, and it's like I think in season 13 we knew who was gonna make it to us end, but we didn't know who was gonna be crowned in the end.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end it was obviously
too.
Yeah.
You know who's gonna win until Jada actually won.
Right.
Yeah, no, I fully was like, they're gonna say Gigi Good, Jada Essence on. I was like, oh my god, like they are really like
Yes,
and
amazing.
like, I think it's because like drag is just evolving, and it's like this show is evolving, and it's like I think it's getting so much harder to tell because everyone's just that damn good.
Right. Honestly, I have no idea at this point. It could go anyway because everybody showed like whether they slayed or they like showed the potential for future slayage. I'm not counting anybody out at this point because they all have it. It's just a matter of how the cards fall in the order of the challenges. You know, I'm very excited to see it. So then
I'm not. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead, because I was going to change to the next thing. So.
I wouldn't even like count out, like maybe not for the crown because like they already went home and it's like no one who's ever been eliminated and comes back has ever won. But like I wouldn't even count Orion or Daya being out of the season. Like I'm so curious about what this chocolate bar twist is. I've not read the Reddit spoilers. I know nothing about what this twist could be. I'm so interested to see what it's gonna be, and I hope we get to see it next week.
I think we will, because I think in the promo they rolled out the a bunch of chocolate bars, like 14 of them. So I mean, I think it's alluding it's happening next episode.
Hopefully.
God.
Because I just have that gut feeling of like a first eliminated return type vibe, but I have no idea. I'm just hopeful because I like everybody. I don't want anybody to
Yeah.
go home.
Yeah, but if they did go home though, that's like actually such a gag.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of
Damn.
going home, um, the bottom this week was Deja and Daya, which was very sad. Two of the sweetest queens to walk into the workroom lip sync against each other. I was so sad because I'm like, I genuinely do not want either of these queens to leave. And they lip synced to, which song was it by Alicia Keys again?
Fallen.
And that song is amazing in front of Alicia Keys. What do we think of the lip sync?
I thought it was a great lip sync. I think Deja definitely delivered. Like every little like nuance, everything. I think like the embodiment of the song, I think Deja really gave it.
Yeah.
I think also her outfit helped her too.
Yes.
Yeah, because it was so even for me at first, and then I felt Deja start to pull forward a little bit just with embodying the song, and then Daya had the outfit malfunction, and I said, oh, it's over.
What happened?
It's over.
Did she either like cut herself or was it like lipstick? What was it? I remember I was watching the Roscoe's Tavern viewing party and it's like Carson, like they asked Carson Kressley about it because he was the guest and like he said like, oh, I don't even remember. But it's like, is she either like cut her? You'll notice it when you watch it back. It's like she either like cut herself or like clawed herself like really, really bad, or like just like
I
it was
thought that was
lipstick
on
with nail
purpose.
polish.
I didn't see that.
And it's like all like here. I forgot what side it's on, but it's like all here. Like you
Oh my
can, there's,
God.
if you look back and like look for on the episode, like at the end of the lip sync when they're like standing there out of breath, like, like you can't miss it. It's like I was like, oh my God, like did she like accidentally like claw herself or something?
Well, I thought she did it on purpose for dramatic effect. Like, because when she like went like that and it was like a handprint of like blood, I thought she was like really getting into her gig. But
Oh, Jasmine Kennedy just went live with a Ryan story.
I could be wrong, but
Why
yeah.
did
Oh, sorry.
I
Sorry.
like didn't see any of that. I didn't see any of the blood. I don't know. I watched it kind of late at night, so maybe that was it. But
True.
I thought it was like an artistic choice, and that's why I was like, "Ooh, Daya came with props." Like, but then the outfit malfunction I was talking about is her dress coming down, revealing the nips at the end, and like I know Rue doesn't play that game, so I was like, "She's gone."
We saw how it worked for Denali versus her and Lala Ree in the first pork chop episode.
Yeah, Rue doesn't love like a wig slip or like a outfit malfunction. Rue is like, nah. Usually that's your kiss of death. But to be fair, I think Deja was embodying the song more anyway. So but
the minute like Deja like it was like right before and then like officially like when she like got down on her knees, I was like, Deja's staying.
Yep. And
it worked for Sasha on season 9, so it's gonna work for Deja.
And so they eliminated Miss Diabetes, and Deja was safe to slay another week. Did we agree?
Yeah, I'd have to agree.
I think it's like, it's kind of like what I was saying earlier. It's like no one did inherently awful, but it's like when you line everyone up and you compare just like who just did better, I would kind of agree. I kind of have to agree with the bottom two and would kind of definitely agree with who went home.
Yeah, especially since
it's hard. It's so
the
hard.
Conversation with Rue and Daya in the workroom, like she was like really hinting like, hey, maybe add something else to this lip sync to make it more you, and Daya didn't take the note, and that is also the kiss of death, is when like Rue gives you a note and you don't take it. Unless you can blow her mind and prove her wrong like Gigi Good in the Snatch game, then it's not good idea to not take Rue's note in the workroom.
You better have some rose petals underneath that little tiny hat.
And so that was the episode. I know we touched on this a little bit, but any predictions about top 4 that we might have, like considering the other queens that were on episode 1? What do we think?
Oh my gosh. I mean, Angeria's gotta make it to the end.
Hands down.
Very hopeful for Cornbread and Carrie Colby. Also Willowpill.
Yeah.
I think Willowpill's gonna be something interesting to watch this season.
Definitely. It's so crazy because there's just so many of them that I could see in top 4 right now. There's like definitely Cornbread, definitely Angeria, possibly Willow, and like Bosco is very good as well. Is there, everybody.
I don't know. It's so close. I would say for me, this is who I think will make top 4 is Cornbread, Angeria, because I'm not counting her out yet because I think she's gonna come back and slay everybody. Alyssa Hunter and Willow Pill. That's who I think, and I think Carrie Colby will probably land like 5th or 6th. She's my favorite season. No one kill me. And then my pick for Miss Congeniality, if she gets eliminated, obviously I would say Deja Sky. Easy
I
money.
agree. Deja Sky.
Yeah. Well,
Yep.
that was season 14, episode 2 of RuPaul's Drag Race. Thank you so much for recapping the episode with me here on my YouTube channel.
It's so fun. I'm so glad I was able to come this week.
Yes, I'm so
You
glad
have to come back and see us sometime.
Yeah. Bet. I'm on my way. I'm away.
Get your bags, girl. Leave the
Yeah.
backyard. Come on. Front gate's open.
Thank you so much for watching Bestingtons. We'll be back to recap future episodes. Until then, stay safe and bye.
Bye.